For the third time in as many weeks, no, and Google is free. But let's talk about why this isn't true. And before we go into this video, I think you are probably expecting me to prove that parents are more depressed than child-free people. That's not what I'm doing here, because I don't believe that's the case, because I've read the research. But speaking of the research, let's look at it. So the most consistent thing with all of these studies since like the 90s is inconsistency in the results. As many articles as you can find about child-free people being more depressed and or being happier, you can find those same amount of articles and studies talking about why parents are more depressed or happier than child-free people. So for example, we have a 2020 study found that women without children reported more depressive symptoms than women who had children. A 2007 study found that childlessness was associated with higher levels of depression and loneliness. But then you go down here and it says a 2006 study found that parents had higher levels of depression than adults without children. A 2021 study found that parents of 1, 2, 3, or 4 or more children had higher odds of lifetime depression than people without children. The other main takeaway that I got from all of the research that I'm going to show is that it depends. It largely depends on the person. This is from a study we're going to talk about in a sec. All of this stuff decides whether or not you are happy as a parent. That is a lot of shit. So you cannot look at every parent and go, yes, they are happier because they have children, or no, they're not happier because they have children. They have to cover all, you have to know all of this. Like I found this article, Kids Are Depressing, study of parents found. And they talk about how parents have more to worry about and that the worry does diminish over time. This also talks about the variance in parents' depression levels. And this is the study that this list came from. And it came with some of my favorite quotes, so I want to show them to you. Moreover, and consistent with other research, we found that persons at the stage of life course where they are residing with their minor children report significantly more depression than their childless peers when socio-demographic and status variables are included. Because I think you'll find that anyone that you look at who is situationally depressed, not just the having of children or the not having of children. We concur with other authors that the emotional demands of parenthood at this stage of the life course may simply outweigh the emotional rewards. However, we also found that empty nesters do not significantly differ, that it's covered, I can't read it, from those who have never had children, even when the socio-demographic and status characteristics are controlled, which suggests there is no emotional benefits associated with empty nest parenthood with respect to current depression. In fact, one of our most interesting findings is that there is no type of parent that reports less depression than non-parents. Like, please, if you have proof that most women who are over 30 and childless are more depressed than parents, please show me. But from all the research that I found, because I've done multiple videos on this, it varies person by person. It doesn't matter whether you have kids or not.